You gotta go get it, man. Go get it. If you want it, don't sweat it, homie, go get it. If you're trying and it gets you down, don't let it. Take it from me, man, I've been around, don't sweat it. It's all better when you go for this. If I want something, I'ma go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like Cedar and Sedgwick. I knew I loved music, idea sparked the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it, yo. I ran the ciphers in the show.
Donnie here. You want to know why I created Donniesport TV? For moments and events like these. Welcome to the 2010 NBA All-Star Game in the DFW.
Well, our conclusion that there probably are some teams in the smaller markets that are struggling, but there are also a lot of teams that are making a profit, and others that could be if the teams were managed properly. And so that's our position. But we think that the problem can be rectified through revenue sharing, which for whatever reason did not show up in their proposal. There was no reference to revenue sharing.
There were two questions right here. David.
Sort of skeleton for revenue sharing.
Well, what we put forth in earlier meetings was that we thought that the plan that the NFL uses is really sort of the marquee plan. That in the NBA, all the teams share in the national TV revenue, and they share in national sponsorships. But then on the local level, they don't share. Everybody does their own thing. But nobody shares revenue, gate revenue. In the NFL, they do. There's a 60-40 split, etc. So we're saying that same kind of thing has to be adopted, or look to some of the teams in the larger markets like New York, Chicago, LA, and have them make a contribution to some of these things. And don't expect to get all you need off the backs of the players. And that's what happens. Every time you go through a negotiation, it's always about the players giving back. I haven't seen a deal yet that has been acceptable to the owners.
Rick, did you have a question?
It seems really, one of the things we're talking about, that it would be difficult for teams to retain their stars under the kind of system we're talking about. Do you think the whole philosophical nature of bird rights would cease to exist under the way that they're...
Oh, it would have to. That's what I'm saying. If you got a hard salary cap, you can't have bird rights. All of that goes out the window. There'll be no exceptions to the cap because you get a fixed sum of money. The cap is predicated upon that, and there can't be an exception. So you can't have guarantees because otherwise, how do you filter in new players? You know, you got to be able to. It's like the NFL. You got to be able to tell somebody, look, it's not working. We're going to renegotiate your contract. We're going to buy you out, or we're just going to cut you. And that's what it'll be a lot, sort of a revolving door. And the kinds of long-term security that NBA players have had and have lived with since the '60s in these guaranteed contracts would go the way of the dinosaur.
Last question right here.
Billy, I know that a lot of this is new because we just reached this, but kind of walk me through the timeline. Where do you see your guys' proposal coming? Is that something?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you. I got to get together with all the guys here.
Is there a sense of urgency?
Not for us. I said we got 16 months. It's the owners that are hoping to get something done between now and July because they want to be able to address this class of keep in mind, if you take a guy like LeBron, for example, let's say hypothetically, under the current deal, if LeBron's got a base of 19 and he's been getting a 10.5% annual increase and he decides he wants to do a 6-year deal, right? So then he's probably looking at a contract that would pay him something like $120 million or more. And it's that situation that they don't want to confront. So what they want is to try to put this system in place so that they don't have to worry about LeBron. Or if they sign a deal with LeBron and if that system is implemented, then LeBron has to take a cut. It's like putting a size 10 foot inside of a 9 shoe.
All right, great. That's all for the press conference. I think Billy and Derek will be around for a little while.
Yeah, we really have to ask guys to want to participate. The guys that were going to be here in Dallas, and even some guys that are not going to be here, showed up specifically to be a part of this process. We felt very good about it, and strong right there. We take it back, make sure we're unified and we're together. Because we're individuals, but we're a group. We have to carry ourselves
The great thing about this contract is when you're immediate rejection of it. So I consider that everybody in the room was against it. I think that, as I said, all the players want to play. Most of the guys have talked to, they all want to play basketball. They believe that this is a luxury we've been given. We love the opportunity to play at the highest level. And I think, it is in our best interest to try to get to the table and negotiate in a fair manner. But as I said, the emphasis has to be fair. And we will be willing to sit down anytime during the next 16 months and we'll try to come to a deal. We want to get a
like Peter Holt from the Spurs, Glenn Taylor from the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're like co-chair. They got Jeannie Buss from the Lakers, Jim Dolan from the Knicks.
Thank you for this. This is fantastic.
Dan Gilbert from Cleveland, Robert Sarver. I may have missed one or two. I can't think of who they are. Mickey Harrison from Miami Heat. Bob Vandermeer from Orlando Magic. And what's the brother's name from the Portland Trail Blazers?
Larry Miller.
Larry Miller from the Portland Trail Blazers used to be with Nike. Okay. And he represents Paul Allen.
You want something in life, you gotta go get it, man. Go get it. If you want it, don't sweat it, homie, go get it. If you're trying and it gets you down, don't let it. Take it from me, man, I've been around, don't sweat it. It's all better when you go for this. If I want something, I'ma go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like Cedar and Sedgwick. I knew I loved music, ideas sparked the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it, yo. I ran the ciphers and the shows.